that is this biggest problem right now. The biggest problem facing this government is what they are going through. Apart from that, there is nothing there that worries them. They are very comfortable. Even at that, you don't need to manufacture lies like Lai Mohammed. Everything is in front of you. All the things you need to fight this government is in front of you. What are you doing about it? Absolutely nothing. And you're going to remove Bola Tinubu. I wish you guys well. But that's my own opinion. Please, I want people to go and read these things. Or don't take my word for it. Go and search Lai Mohammed traveling to America with Festus Keyamo and Ajulin Galili and type them going to UK in April. That was April. Go and type it. And please read what they said, how they were defending the elections, and the individuals that were rigged in Rivers State, those that were rigged in Borno State, those were rigged, they were there writing poems. Anyway, I will leave it at that. If there's any other thing anybody wants us to discuss, please, we can quickly touch on them. So Abdurrahim, sorry, I apologize for butchering your name. The reason why Nigerian politicians would engage you is because they are persuaded and yours is different. You see it as a job, they see it as a business. They buy themselves in, and when they get in, they recoup their money and generate profit, living with huge expectation. Good luck to them. These guys, they have, I know this for a fact. They hire political analysts. They hire professionals who work with them, and the professionals who work with them are giving them the professional service. So I do not have a problem. I'm not begging for anybody to engage me. I'm just happy with what I'm doing. As I said, there's nothing like a free lunch. Okay. These guys surround themselves with good professionals. A lot of people who understand politics better than myself are the ones advising them. But the truth is, of the matter is, nothing have changed. And looking at it the way it's going, nothing will change. As I said to Roy, without being rude to him, right? I said to Roy, this is a very simple thing. This is, it's a free service, but I'm very happy for Roy and his team to pay for this. One thing I would like to see personally for me, right, out of the 200 million in Nigeria, one thing I would like to see is where somebody put a message that is very simplified, that people can screenshot it and put it out there. This poem is not helping you. It's not going to help you, right? Your target audience, those who work with you, those who carried you, those who believe in you are the Gen Zs, and they don't have time to read all these poems. There is a way you can put out your message, very simple, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 paragraphs. If there's something you're going to learn from Bola Tinubu, look at the way they put their message out there. I'm not saying you should copy everything. Simplify it. And to those who are with Atiku Abubakar, you see, the problem with Atiku Abubakar, for me, is he still hang around with those who play analog kind of politics, right? His messages are lost in translation. They would just put something, I don't know who goes through it, they don't proofread it, and they just put at the point. The first or two the first paragraph and second paragraph is the most important paragraph when you're making a brief. That is where you put the point. Like the tweet he put out yesterday, there is a way you could have put that tweet, and some persons will not be upset about it. Right? That's a way. But writing and then at the end of your brief or your statement, that's where you put the bullet points. The bullet points should be in the second paragraph. That is where you want somebody to read. My name is Mindset. I want to host space on Tuesday. So at the end of the day, people are going home knowing that you're hosting space on Tuesday. Not writing. You come at the end and say, I want to host space on Tuesday. People don't have time. We are in 2025, for crying out loud. We are not in 1999, where people will buy Tell magazine and start reading. This Gen Z don't have time for it. People just want to look at the headline and run with it. That is the problem with these two individuals who claim to be the leaders of the opposition. They haven't learned nothing. Absolutely nothing. But enough of this now. Guys, do we have any other thing anybody wants to add? Please, you're welcome to. If not, we will continue with something else. Miss Money will be on this platform very soon, and others will join, and they will be upset with me. And I'm looking for somebody to blame. Do we have any other thing anybody wants to add? Have I changed your mood? Have I done something that you guys are not comfortable with? Have I said something about your candidate that you feel that it's not being fair to us? Why is everybody quiet? Hello?
Hi.
Why have I said something that you guys are not comfortable? Obviously, you know where you are. You're on the Mindset platform. So obviously, I mean, it's not an echo chamber. I will praise somebody when I think they need to be praised. I would call something out when I think something needs to be called out. But
I mean, what you said is spot on. You've given them advice, and I was almost saying, are you gonna send them receipt to pay you for this advice? Because you're giving them strategy on how to communicate more effectively. Because communication is very important when it comes to sending your message across to win people to your side.
as I said, Roy is here. He might be the one that would. I mean, if Roy is happy, I can send my receipt. Roy, are you happy for me to send the receipt now?
In whose name will the receipt be? Certainly not mine. In whose name will the receipt be? Mindset.
Doctor, you got it. This is the
From my
problem.
account.
No, I mean, the receipt will be written, I mean, paying to Mindset, right?
Yes, I agree. It will be paid to Mindset, but from on whose account? Except we take it from Nigeria's treasury because it's for Nigeria's benefit. I don't see which
No, the
account
biggest
will.
beneficiary of his own advice, he gave the advice based on tweets of Peter Obi. So it should come from Peter Obi's post. I think there is a national account for him when he was running for office. And I think maybe that account is still active, was receiving donations. So the Central Financial Committee can work that out.
I,
Doctor,
I
leave
don't
this guy.
I don't have any problem with that as long as it comes from that account. I'm
No,
okay.
no, no. That's okay with this. Listen, whatever I say on the open space, people can work with it. If they choose not to work with it, that's fine. We can only do the little we can do. It's just that sometimes people should see this thing for what it is, right? It's not about um getting upset about it. It's very, it's just a very simple thing. It's the ABC of PR in politics, right? You have people, you have your target audience. Like on this platform, I know who my audience are. If I mean, we don't have any topic, but we still have over 100 people listening to this platform right now. There's no topic because I know who my audience are. Okay. Now, if I allow people to insult people here and call names and everything, then I will attract a different kind of audience. Perhaps we probably will have more than 5,000, not 5,000, probably will have about 1,000 people listening to the platform because it will suit the narrative of some individuals, and that's what they are interested in, right? So when you know who your target audience are, you work with those audience. The audience and the supporters of P2B, at least 60% of them are Gen Z. And the way you communicate with them is very important. Okay? Simplify it. Don't overdo this thing like you're writing an exam or you're writing an essay. Those things that you said there, you can actually put them in 500 words. It's not difficult. You can go and check how other presidents or those opposition writes. They screenshot these things that it's very simple, but you keep writing, continue, and it doesn't make sense to me. If your target audience are those who like to read, who would take 5-10 minutes to read something, then that's so be it. Then you would continue to do the same thing. But those who carry this whole thing, and still quite a number of them are still with this, Gen Zs. And these guys can make somebody president, whether you like it or not. They'll go out there and say, guys, have you seen this? It will be on their Snapchat, it will be on their IG stories, it will be on their WhatsApp this thing, but nobody's going to screenshot that essay that you wrote there. And the man doesn't want to listen, right? Or he just, the people around him don't want to listen. You know, I'm not going to cry more than the bereaved. And I don't expect him to pay for anything anyway, because they say they don't pay, they don't give shishi. The least they can do is insults. They call names and they might say think he knows it all, you know. But hey, that's my own thoughts. Anyway, let's continue the conversation if there's any other thing. As we round up quickly, if there's any other thing any other person would like us to discuss, we are happy. Henry, can we talk about your state and Enugu State? I'm interested in Enugu State. You don't want us to go there?
Enugu State is the best state in the southeast, so it's always open for discussion. Of course, I know people want to say I'm biased, but anybody who has gone through the capital in Enugu knows that there is no comparison. Maybe perhaps over, but Enugu has better roads.
Sorry, can I please read out some of the comment on the comment section? He get a person. No, we are not wheat. I do not know what that means. He get a person. So somebody might, can somebody help me out? No, we are not wheat, or we are not quiet. I do not understand what he's trying to make reference to. Hi, good evening, Money. Sorry, Money, please. I need to apologize once again. I will continue to apologize to you. I say, please just press record immediately you start the space every time. So thank you. I'm here. So disappointed you forgot me again today. But I mentioned your name. I asked these guys to remind me to record this thing, right? And none of them reminded me, but I will do my possible best to make sure. So let's continue the conversation. Is there any other thing anybody want us to discuss in politics? Please, let's hear. Okay, there are 5 individuals requesting for the mic. All right, EK, yes, I have important question for you. Please, sir, go ahead. You want to request for the mic? Or you want to ask your question on the comment section? I'm quite happy to respond. But if you're happy to come on the speaker section, I will be glad to listen to it. Do we have any other person who would like to speak, or you want to contribute anything? You see, I'm quiet now. I don't want it to look like I've just taken over the platform. I'm the only one speaking, but no one is saying anything. So I